In a sunny Florida suburb in late 2025, Alex, a hardworking electrician and devoted dad, finally treats himself to the truck he's always wanted, a gleaming black Ford F-150. It's spotless, no business logos, just his everyday ride for getting to jobs, picking up the kids, and weekend family outings. One evening, he pulls into his own driveway, feeling proud for the first time in years. But the very next morning, he finds a bright orange sticker on his windshield. Vehicle violation. Pickup trucks prohibited from overnight parking in driveways. Remove within 48 hours or face daily fines. Alex stares at it in disbelief. This is his house, his driveway. How can anyone tell him what he can park on his own property? The person behind the notice? Karen, the longtime president of the Homeowners Association. She's the one who walks the streets every evening with her phone and measuring tape, hunting for anything that doesn't fit her vision of a perfect neighborhood. To her, pickup trucks are an eyesore, something that belongs in construction sites, not in her pristine community. She doesn't care that it's brand new or that Alex keeps it washed and polished. In her mind, trucks simply don't belong. Hook line. Little did she know, a brand new Florida law was about to turn her world upside down. Karen doesn't stop at one notice. She sends official letters, emails, and even posts photos of Alex's truck in the neighborhood Facebook group with captions like, "We must maintain our standards." The fines start rolling in, $100 a day. Every single day the truck stays in the driveway. Within weeks, Alex owes thousands. He's forced to park blocks away at a paid storage lot just to stop the bleeding, costing him even more money and time. Alex tries to talk to her. "This is my personal vehicle. I need it for work and my family." Karen cuts him off cold. The rules have been in place for over 20 years. Pickup trucks lower property values. End of discussion. A few neighbors back her up, afraid to rock the boat. Others stay silent, but quietly seethe because they've been hiding their own trucks in garages for years. Hook line. But Alex wasn't about to let one person bully him out of using his own property. Late one night, frustrated and scrolling through homeowner forums, Alex stumbles across something that makes his heart race. Florida had just passed major HOA reform legislation that went into full effect in 2024 and 2025. One of the biggest changes? Homeowners associations are no longer allowed to ban residents from parking their personal pickup trucks in their own driveways. The law was written specifically to stop outdated, discriminatory rules exactly like this one. It protects everyday workers, families, anyone who owns a truck for personal use. Alex reads the statute over and over, highlighting every line that applies to him. His truck has no commercial markings. It's registered in his name. It's parked on his private property. The law is crystal clear. Karen's rule is now unenforceable. Hook line. For the first time in months, Alex smiles, because now he has the upper hand. He gathers his evidence, photos of the truck, registration papers, screenshots of the law, and requests a spot at the next HOA board meeting. The room is packed. Neighbors who've been too scared to speak up finally show up, curious to see what happens. Karen opens the meeting with her usual confidence. When Alex's turn comes, he stands calmly and says, "The rule you're enforcing against my truck is no longer valid under Florida state law." He passes out printed copies of the statute to every board member. Karen scoffs. "Our community covenants supersede state law. We're grandfathered in." But Alex is ready. He explains how the new legislation overrides those old restrictions in cases just like this. One by one, neighbors start speaking up. "I've been paying for off-site parking too. My son needs his truck for work. This rule is ridiculous." The energy in the room shifts completely. Hook line. Karen's face goes from smug to panicked in seconds. The board has no choice. Continuing to enforce the ban would open them up to lawsuits they can't afford. They vote on the spot to strike the pickup truck restriction from the rules, cancel all related fines, and issue refunds to anyone who paid them, including Alex. That very night, Alex backs his F-150 into his driveway, windows down, radio playing his favorite song. Neighbors wave as they drive by, some honking in celebration. For the first time, the street feels truly free. Karen? She quietly steps down from the board a few months later. The neighborhood breathes a collective sigh of relief. Hook line. One man, one truck, and one unstoppable law. Just proof that sometimes, standing up changes everything. What would you have done in Alex's shoes? Would you have fought back, or paid the fines to keep the peace? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you love seeing Overreach shut down, and subscribe for more real-life stories of everyday people winning against entitled power trips. You never know, your story could be next.